Hi, everybody. My name is Zachary Whitten, and yeah, they put me on last for a reason. We're going to go over a lot of crazy, fast stuff, and it's not enough time to really touch on any of it, so please, God, when this is over, come talk to me outside of this, because I'll be able to, flesh out what I'm rambling about better in person, and, maybe I'll sober up a bit. And at the end of this, if you could scream like it's a crazy metal show, that would make me really happy. And my girlfriend who's watching on the streaming stuff would also enjoy that too. All right, so tonight we're talking about the technological singularity, or as I like to call it, Nerd Rapture. Can I get an amen? That's what I'm talking about. All right, so what is Nerd Rapture? What are we talking about? Well, it is the point at which technology is advancing so rapidly that it is impossible to imagine the future. Apparently, this laptop doesn't have Futura, so this won't show up properly. So basically, you imagine a car and you get a Star Destroyer before you finish thinking about a car. We think it's happening because of Moore's Law. Moore's Law basically says that the number of transistors on a computer double every 2 years, which in real sense lets you go from first generation iMac to an iPhone 4, which is 100 times more powerful inside of a decade. We also think it's happening because of crazy German science fiction writers like Werner Vigny. He said the singularity would happen if we invented an AI that was smarter than us, and we can't predict what things are going to do if they are smarter than us, so it makes the future a black hole, thus the term singularity. All right, big, heady, I don't even know what that actually means, so let's break it down. And let's give you a simple to look at little graphic, like a spiral. So the spiral, the dark line is time. The red lines going through that spiral are epic changing technologies. And if you notice, as the spiral gets close to the center, time speeds up and more technology starts to happen, which lets us sort of, become crazy cybernetic internet beings, or as I like to call it, internet space Jesuses. Jesus, Hazai, if you will. All right, so how are you going to become an internet space Hazai? Well, there are 4 potential singularity options: artificial intelligence, AI, intelligence amplification, biomedical, and internet awareness, which is the exact opposite of Google is making you stupid. Artificial intelligence is basically, we make a super smart AI and we go, "Dear super smart AI, I would like to live forever and travel in time and space." And he goes, "Boop, here is a TARDIS, you are now Doctor Who." Intelligent amplification. This one's pretty basic. You find a way to make yourself smarter, and because you are now smarter, you can invent all of the other singularities like, boop, a TARDIS. Genetic manipulation, computer integration, network thoughts, so all your dirty thoughts, not a good idea. All right, biomedical. Basically, this one's about time. If you kill illness and you kill death, you basically have a lot of free time to research whatever you want to research. So suddenly, all the other singularities happen. This is the weird one. Basically, if Google was ever really indexed as a neural network and was able to think on its own, it could give us answers that we didn't know that we knew answers to. Literally, Googling the cure for cancer, and a smart Google would give us the cure for cancer. So, science that's happening right now. Big one is AI. We have AI that can pass the Turing test, AI that can learn to lie, AI that can self-improve, and AI that can hypothesize and experiment. Basically, Skynet is real. All right, when do you become an internet space Hazai? Oh, it's not going to happen. See, the thing about science fiction writers is they're paid to make up the future, and things never really work out as you think they might. Problem is, first off, we'll die, we'll run out of stuff. Namely, plagues, wars, nukes, AIDS, masturbatory boredom, it'll all happen. And then all that crazy technology, it uses up resources. We're going to run out of trees because China needs chopsticks. There's also no money in it. If you make me a trans-dimensional space godlike being, I don't need to buy pill number 2. There's no money in it. So, no money in it, why does it matter? Well, the concept brings awareness. Technology changes our lives very, very fast and very, very suddenly. If you're aware of it, you are resistant to it, and you can understand the changes. Remember a world without a cell phone? I don't think you do. So, my personal definition of what it means. It is when you wake up and can no longer perceive of any world but this one. And by that I mean, imagine a world with no internal combustion engine. No planes, trains, automobiles, none of that. Doesn't exist. And you can't imagine it because it's a small singularity. And there are lots and lots of those. Edge of a plane wing, atomic bomb, printing press, the written bloody word, the biggest one ever. Without these, you can't imagine the past. And suddenly, what do you have? Well, the nerd rapture is like the Christian rapture. It probably won't happen in your lifetime, but it gives you something to think about. Christian rapture makes you a better person thinking about what you're doing to get into heaven. And the nerd rapture makes you a better person because it thinks about how you're using technology right now in your daily life. Thank you very much.